And welcome back, everybody. This is Ghost Stories Told from the South, and I am your co-host, Lexie.
She hasn't done it in so long she forgot. And I'm your host, Stephen LeBou, with ready for another good night of some ghost stories to tell you.
Yes. So yes, as everyone heard.
So yes.
I am back. I sadly don't have any stories today.
Yeah, she's been slacking off.
I have been really busy and have a lot going on. So, I'm just here to kind of like update you guys and listen.
Be here because she was like, don't you record a night without me? And sorry we're a little late on this one, but
it's just one day late. It's okay. So,
yeah.
And also, if I sound like Darth Vader over here, it's literally because I work with babies all day and I get what they get. So I cannot breathe because everyone's allergies are messing up. And we have the strep throat going around at my work. Yay!
So shit's just great. I'm going to have to quarantine everything when she leaves.
That's
very rude. Hot water.
That's very rude. That's what Lysol's for.
Yeah.
But okay, I am going to just go ahead and let Dad kick it off.
It's getting good weather to sit around the campfire and tell stories. What I was thinking of doing is getting Ashley over here and Tyler, me and you, and telling ghost stories. Maybe get Denny over here or something, and I can set up everything.
Don't let her drink. She's gonna every 2 minutes, like, make it funny.
We can just sit there, and just have fun, tell ghost stories, and if we laugh and say "fuck you" and laugh about it, we're just telling ghost stories and having fun. I think that would be a nice like summer thing. Yeah, because it's getting cooler out there, where you can have some bonfires, tell some scary stuff, guys. I just like scary time. I wish it was like all year round. Yeah, same.
Sir.
Oh, let me get a pad to write down times.
Ooh, I think we're gonna keep like the intro as short as we can, and then we're gonna do update you guys about how I've been doing and everything at the very end.
We're gonna pick it up on the backside.
That's gross.
Oh, and by the way, your sister has discovered the Lemonade song.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to be in New York for a while telling some stories like I've been. I'm going to start out with
Transylvania. No.
You had me, I was fixing to say that too. The Hotel Chelsea in New York City. The hotel is currently closed for renovations, but the hotel took 2 years to build in 1883 to 1885. It had 250 rooms. It was more like an apartment complex, really. People could stay there for, live there. I mean, it wasn't like you brought your own furniture. They had their own, it was already furnished like a hotel, but you could still stay there for a while.
Yeah. It took me a minute. I'm sorry.
It's been home to writers, musicians, artists, and actors. And it's sold to the present owner for $80 million. That's a lot of damn money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the place is huge. I should have set up the other computer so I could show you. But the place is huge. But I guess they're renovating it and stuff like that because it's so dang old and it's never been like really renovated. And pipes are old and stuff.
And then when renovations happen.
Oh, yeah. And some scary crap. Oh, sorry if you hear scratching. Of course, again, that's our studio dogs. We have one trying to get in.
And the door is open. He just won't push harder on it.
I know.
Snow don't even have to literally. All Snow has to do is headbutt the door.
We love our studio dogs. Where was I at? Okay. Many musicians, like I said, artists, popular like actors and stuff have lived there. And many feel the hotel is haunted because of its past. Many celebrities have died here. Mary is a ghost. She was one of the survivors of the Titanic, and her ghost is always seen in mirrors on the west end of the hotel.
I told you could open it. Took a little effort. Sorry, that was really making me mad.
She is the Vane ghost, and Dylan Thomas died here, and Nancy Spogan. And what was crazy about her death, Lexie, is she was with her boyfriend was like a bass player of a punk band.
See, I've heard of her before.
The Sex Pistols. And
say that 6 times fast.
And they got all doped up and stuff. They was doing hard drugs too. I'm not saying they was taking shots of whiskey and smoking marijuana. Oh hell no, they was doing the hard drugs. Well,
the hard stuff, hey?
She woke up stabbed to death. And he said he don't remember what happened because he was so effed up.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well,
I don't know how to feel about
but
that.
the funny thing is he got out on bond, but he overdosed on some heroin. A lot of people think that him and he had talked his mom into helping him kill himself because he was looking to spend the rest of his life in jail.
Okay.
Yeah, so that place is pretty haunted and creepy. It's got a lot of crazy ghosts there. And now with all these renovations going on there,
that's just gonna make
I
things
would
worse.
love to go there when they're done and stay a night or two. Stay a weekend.
The whole day, just stay there.
We probably wouldn't last 30 minutes if we seen
honestly though. I'd see something and be like, nah, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Oh, I can't feel my nose.
Now we're going to go with the New York University Brittany Residence Hall in New York. One of the ghost stories is a little girl wandered on the side of the construction site when they was building it, of the dorm.
Yeah.
And she fell down one of the elevator shafts and died in 1929. She roams the halls, haunting the rooms, turning the sorry guys, turning the lights off and on, and some has even seen her and heard her. A couple of girls have said they've woke up some nights and she's like right above them hovering.
No.
Yeah, she haunts that
thanks.
place. They say she's everywhere. That would be creepy. I'd be tapping out going, oh, no, Shelly.
That's when I run.
Yeah. The building was the Brittany Hotel. They say if you tell Molly you don't want to play, she will leave you alone. But if you ignore her or mean to her or sarcastic about it or something, she gets pretty ticked and she's like, oh, okay.
That's how you want to play?
That's fine with me, girl. Come on. I'll punch you in the face.
Wow, that's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Why are ghosts so mean?
I don't know. That's crazy. You know, I think... I'm losing... Okay, there we go. Losing my mind, I think. Oh, and if you hear any thunder or something come in, or a power goes off, or the middle of this podcast goes, and we got some storms coming around.
Ooh, it's really?
That time of the year, yeah.
Yeah, it's tornado season.
Yes.
Which we love. You know, I never understood until I was older, really, until
They're
like
so pretty to
why
watch.
why adults do it, because the last tornado that we really, really got, my dad was outside watching the entire time, and I was like,
yeah, the
14,
alarms were
15,
going off.
And I was like, you were
but
crying
I didn't worry
and
too
screaming.
much because it was on the other side
Yeah,
of the
well,
hill.
I wasn't comprehending that. I was
the
just
other
like,
side
there's
of
a
the
tornado
mountain.
touching the ground, and
they
my dad
say-
is watching it.
And they always say that tornadoes will not go over a mountain.
It didn't.
So I didn't worry.
We would have gotten hit, but the thingy was...
Yeah, good thing the mountain was there.
Yeah, but like I will watch them with him now, and I'm like, let's go on it. And the kids are like, we're gonna die every time one happens, and I'm like, the alarms don't even go off, but like 5 seconds. I just think it's crazy.
It's fun though.
I know, right? All right, go ahead.
Okay, now we're gonna go over the McCarren Park Pool. The pool was first opened in 1936 at McCarren Park in Brooklyn. According to legend, the ghost of a young girl who drowned in the pool can be seen roaming around looking for help, crying. I didn't mean to pick all stories about little girls haunting people.
I was about to say
That's crazy.
something.
That's just how it turned out. I'm sorry. There's no records of a girl drowning in the pool, but the pool was used in a movie called Vigilante in 1983. A paranormal team investigated the pool and did find ghostly activity.
All right, that's always cool.
Yeah. But that's crazy. They say you can see her sometimes roaming around looking for help, crying.
I don't know if I would do if I saw a little kid just
crying.
Yeah.
Mommy.
And me not being able to do anything about it.
Yeah. That would be crazy. Crazy like a fox, my little friend.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this.
I am too. I cannot breathe, and I'm like distracted.
She's like, Darth Vader. Now we're going to go over Hell's Gate Bridge in New York. How many things are named Hell's Gate? There's a place out here by us on a big old lake called PK, and it's got a Hell's Gate.
Yeah.
Hell's Gates everywhere. That's crazy. Anyways, the Hell's Gate Bridge in New York. The bridge was built in 1900. There are many ghost stories about the bridge. There's a ghost train that runs at night, and there's a demon train, they say, that runs and collects souls at night too.
Okay.
Yeah. And here's what I don't get. I don't understand why they'd put this on there, because number one, I wouldn't be doing it because it's dumb. But this is what they say. They say people climbing the bridge will see lights of a train that's not there.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, it said people climbing the bridge, and I'm like, why the fuck would you be climbing the bridge? Okay. And number one, it's a train bridge anyway, so why are you even on it? Yeah.
Okay. I had to have him redo that.
Yeah. But this is a fact, though. The mafia did use the bridge a lot to dump their bodies off. To dump bodies off and stuff. I can't remember if it was a train bridge first, and then a car bridge, or vice versa. Yeah, but the mafia did use the bridge to dump bodies off when they killed them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Maybe that has just a little bit something to do with it.
Yeah. That's just a little creepy bridge. Hey, if y'all know about these places, let us know.
Yeah, please. Tell us your experience. Tell us if
they're for real or not. Well, these next three are going to be kind of short.
It's all good. Max, quit. Sorry, he's literally licking my toes.
Okay, now we're going to go over the Museum of the Moving Image Museum of the Moving Image.
You good there?
Yeah, in New York. It was opened in 1988. The museum is said to be haunted by the spirit of an unknown woman in a long white dress. See, another one in a white dress.
It's so typical, and I don't
get it. It's weird. It's either a woman in black or a woman in white. I mean, Jesus, come on. There's no colors after death?
Yeah, I know, right? It's all black and white.
Yeah. Employees also hear voices and footsteps coming around the corner. No one knows who these spirits are, but they scare the poo out of them.
They scare the poo out of them.
Alrighty.
Did you just hear that?
Yes. Man, this dang thing froze up and I need to write the time down. Come on.
Well, guys, if it sounds weird, it's because it's doing the thing again.
It's being retarded. It's really making me mad. Okay, here we go. Back to... Well, because sometimes if I don't move the mouse while we're podcasting...
It sticks.
This thing goes blank, and I like to have my dashboard and all that pulled up while we're recording, so in case I got to turn something up, down, or... But when I come back on, it kind of freezes sometimes. Okay, let me write this down. Okay, we're going to go over the White House Tavern. It was built in 1880 and it has its spirits. Donald Thomas hangs around his old table too. He was one of the guys that went there drinking all the time, apparently. And he'll be sitting at the same spot pretty much at the same time when you see him. It's not like every day, but they say he's pretty much there all the time around the same time.
Probably
Ain't
like
that
around the
crazy?
time that he like died or something.
Well, too, though, I mean, if that's part of your program, your schedule,
That, yeah, I would say that
you
too.
know, it's kind of like, oh, that's my schedule. Go to work, go over here to the tavern, have a couple of beers.
Yeah.
But it really didn't have any bad things happen there, really. All the research I'd done on it was just this guy haunting the place and an old bartender. That's kind of weird, though. Yeah, there was really nothing tragic. I mean,
That's weird.
yeah.
Well, it's so
There
weird
wasn't
how
no
like there's
fire,
some places.
no suicides, no nothing. What was you gonna say?
I said it's so weird how like some places can have a lot of like stuff happen to them, and like there'd be like it'd be the happiest place on earth, but then like one thing happened and it'd be the hottest place.
Yeah, like this
hottest
place.
on
It's a
earth.
fucking tavern, a beer joint. I mean, a place to go drinking. You think there'd be, but no, nothing.
Yeah, it's so weird how it turns out.
Yes. Okay. Now we're going to go over the Grace Brown Moose Lake. Grace Brown Moose Lake. Oh. It's a woman. Her name is Grace Brown. And where she died is at Moose Lake.
Okay.
So, and I think someone's covered this before, but I'm not for sure.
Honestly, I don't.
It sounds
even know.
familiar. But we hear so many stories like this, it's kind of hard to know sometimes when it's a different one or the same one. Okay. The lake is in the northeastern part of New York. It is 1,265 acres. On July 11th, 1906, a couple, Chester Gilliant and Grace Brown, rented a boat. And they rented a boat, but when they didn't come back, a search party was formed to look for them. They found the boat turned upside down. Sorry, I just did that right in your face.
You're good. That's
It
really
turned
gross.
upside down with no trace of either of the male or the female. But later that day, Grace's body, the woman's body, was found with a bruise on her face, and Chester was not found at all. The man that rented the boat to the couple said Grace left her suitcase behind, and Chester took his.
That's
Yeah.
weird. Why would one, especially a girl, you think the girl would have
Yes.
taken the suitcase, not the guy.
Chester was found a week later in a nearby town. He got put in jail and went to trial and was convicted of her murder. What basically happened? This guy came from rich, classy, upper class, and he was fooling around with this chick and got her pregnant. And he set her up, saying, "Yeah, we'll meet here and elope, and we're gonna run off and get married." And he thought he could kill her and get away with it, and no one would know.
What the fuck?
Ain't that crazy how people think that shit? I mean, to take someone's life and be like, "Huh? I'll get away with it. I'm just killing a baby and the mom."
Yeah.
I mean, it's man.
Damn.
Yeah. One of the most popular stories that people tell is that she can be seen walking along the lake shore, sobbing wet, looking disgruntled. And she can be seen drowning, but then vanishing. Like when you get close to her, or you like, "Oh my God, what's that?" And you start looking, and she vanishes. And then she is known to walk around houses and other buildings that are there by the lake too. So she just don't haunt like one area of the lake. She haunts that whole son of a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
She's been known to walk around the houses and stuff too. What a lovely person. She ever does that here, I'll kick her in the face.
That's rude. She'll... Max! Sorry. Okay, so whenever we're recording, he gets right up by your feet, and the minute you move or roll your chair, he gets caught.
Yes, and you hear, arr, he'll sit there and licking your feet, licking your feet.
Licking your feet, licking your feet.
Yes, that's all he does. Okay, now we're going to go through the Williams Morris Hunt New York State Capitol. Hunt was hired to paint one of the memorials at the Capitol in the 1800s. Then they only lasted 7 years due to the upkeep of the building, and the mirrors were removed because they had to lower the ceiling, or I don't know, they had to do something to remove them. The state would deny any more funding, so when the guy found out that the Hunt guy found out what to do to his memorials and all that, because he thought they was his masterpiece, that was his, and then when they lost the funding, he didn't have any more money, I guess, so he hung himself.
Okay. Yeah,
oh, no, take that back. He drowned himself in the nearby pond. Tied a brick or something to his ankle and threw it in and just went in with it.
All right. That's always...
But what's crazy is he died in another state, not even close to the state capital. And you can hear voices, his footsteps and stuff. Yeah.
The normal.
That's crazy that when like someone don't die there and they still haunt it.
Yeah.
I wish I could have had the deal pulled up for this one, because this one's going to be pretty cool too. It's got some nice, pretty pictures and nice carpentry work and stuff.
I was like, what word is he trying to find right now?
Well, it's like in the stonework, they'd have like a devil's face over here, carved into the stone.
Oh, that's
cool. And then they'd have like over here, but you got to look and find for them. It's kind of like that. Where's Waldo? But they stuck crazy stuff in these in the engravings and stuff. But now, this is our last one. Oh no!
I sound like someone who does coke all day.
All right.
If you do and you listen to us, I'm not trying to make anybody offended. I'm just saying. I just feel like I sound like I have shit stuffed up in my nose, and it's not. I mean, I do, but it's like I can't talk. Just continue, please.
We're gonna go over the Samuel Abbott New York State Capitol.
Excuse me. Wow.
And you might say to yourself, you just did that. No, I did the New York Capitol. This is the New York State Capitol. And this place is huge. It's basically like a Capitol complex, for all the politicians to go in and do their cheating in line.
All right.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Maybe not. The state capitol was built in the late 1800s. There was 5 architects involved in making this thing, and it took 32 years to build. $32 million to build. This was back in the early 1800s. Because, I mean, you should see the place. It's got marble floors, a huge staircase. I mean, it's freaking massive.
Let's go find it.
Okay, it's like I said, it's a complex for the government with marble floors and the finest wood work and sculptures. In 1911, a big fire broke out and destroyed a lot of old documents from New York from the early days, and the night watchman died that night too.
Okay.
Samuel,
nice.
Yeah, Samuel Abbott was his name. That's why the building's named after him. Samuel Abbott was his name. He was the night watchman. His spirit still haunts the halls doing his job, walking around, seeing if anybody's there, stealing stuff at night. And then William Morris haunts the halls looking for his paintings.
All right.
And there's ghost of a man working there that fell out of the off of one of the scaffolds doing some work. So his spirit.
Wow.
Yeah.
We love what you've done with the place. Let me just haunt it forever.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's another man that haunts the place, too. He committed suicide there. I guess he was some kind of politician that worked there or something. And when he found out he lost all his money in some kind of stocks and some business he had, he went in his office and shot himself.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So his spirit haunts the place. And, no, that's all the spirits so far.
And just one more for the road.
But there are a lot of spirits that roam and haunt the halls. But them are the main ones that people see a lot and hear a lot, though. But that was funny. And see, Lexie, look, I've already got a leg up on you. I've already got that much wrote down for next week. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not even a full fucking story.
I just got the headliner, Ghost Stories Told from the South, and the headliner of my next story, which you'll hear next week. Yeah.
Wow. You know what I have for next week? A big old kind.
Yeah, what'd you have for this week?
My presents.
I'm telling her all she has to do is 3 stories, no matter how big.
I just don't have time to research. Saturday I did, but I had other stuff.
Yeah. She had too much fun the night before and couldn't hardly stay awake at the computer.
Yeah. Dude, you're so lazy. Well, a little quick update about me. I started a new job, which I love. I've been there almost a month. And I work, it's a learning center, but it's a daycare, kind of, and I love it. I am with the babies all day. I have 5 kids, but 4 in my room at once. They're amazing kids, and the center is great, and it's just an awesome job, 9 to 6, getting that cash.
I know it's like her check. She said how much she made, and her sister, my youngest daughter.
Almost all my checks gone already, and I just got it yesterday.
She goes, wow, Dad, I made such and such. And Stephanie's like, oh, my God, that's good. And she goes, no, it's not, because I'm going to be freaking broke in 2 minutes.
Yeah, because my mom got a house, but then she moved back in with her husband, so now the house is mine. And I paid the rent and all the bills, and I have like $100 left from it, if that, and that has to last for gas. So technically, I have no money. I'm like, damn, it sucks.
Tell her it's fun being an adult. Remember you used to sit there in that room that your sister's in right now going, I hate my life. My life. I can't wait till I get my own place. I won't have no one telling me what to do. Yeah, you won't have no one telling you what to do, but you got to work every day. So you get your boss telling you what to do.
Yeah. It's okay, though, because I love it.
Yeah. I wouldn't go back to being a kid.
I do and don't. I miss being, like, Stephanie's age, but I also love where I'm at right now. Like, I love being my own boss and 18.
Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to cough so loud in the microphone. Mine's just allergies. Hers is just butt snot kids.
No, mine is allergies and possibly strep throat, but it's allergies.
Well,
but all right.
I'm glad you guys got to hear from Alexiano. Remember, send us some emails, guys, at what, Lexie? You haven't been here in so long, you forgot, huh? Ghost Stories Told from the South.
I almost said What's Really Out There. That's the wrong podcast.
Yeah.
I haven't been on that one in a minute.
Ghost Stories Told from the South at gmail.com. And we're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. You can find our podcast anywhere that's free. Spotify, Stitcher, Pandora, iHeart, iTunes, all that Apple stuff. I think
Max
we're
wants
on.
to say hi.
So, and we got our studio dog Max in here.
It took me that long
We'll do a video next time. I told her we're going to start doing more videos.
He's at the mic. He's like right in the mic.
He likes to lick a lot.
He's sniffing it. If he can hear it.
But yeah, I think that's a good idea for our like 1 year anniversary. We'll do it one time before it gets too warm where we can't do it at night. Don't. Stop. Lexie wants to make a podcast so bad about making just sounds. That's all she wants to do is make a podcast that's like, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
10 minutes long once a week in sounds. Quit. Once we get this going, if you want to do a sound podcast, go for it.
Okay. We'll.
But don't forget, guys, check us out on everywhere. Like I said, Spotify. In our YouTube channel, check it out. I haven't got it loaded up in a while, but I need to. I've been lazy.
Yeah.
It's at Ghost Stories Told from the South. And I can't believe it, though, guys. We're getting close to our whole, first year.
Yeah, I know.
And I do want to make an announcement. We're at 1,600 downloads.
We made it to 16,000?
Yes, we made it.
1,600.
Yeah, 1,600 downloads, guys. I think that's awesome. People might laugh and go, "Oh, that ain't that much." But
how many do you have?
For some, country bumpkins just doing what they love, talking about ghosts and podcasting, and we started this in April or May, and God, it's gotten so big. And it's cool how people around the world listen to us. That's what really amazes me. And I appreciate everybody out there, and I know Lexie does too.
Yes, I do. I've just been very, very busy, and I have suck at communication. But I do appreciate and I love all of you guys.
God dang it. We're going to have to keep them on for a little. Oh, no, it didn't. Hey. But can you believe we did a successful podcast, Lexie, and nothing went wrong?
Good job, us, because...
Well, usually something always tweaks with us. Y'all know our story.
Every damn time.
I think it's only this podcast that messes with it. Don't do mine or anything else. Yeah, go check out my podcast, too. It's Borderline Texas Trash. Check out Stephanie and her sister Lexie. They have one together, but here lately it's just been me and Stephanie doing it.
Apologize, okay? First I was in college, couldn't keep up, and then now that I'm not really in college but I have a job, freaking one is hard enough.
And then me and Jackson have one called, I forgot, Thursday's called What's Really Out There, and me and Jackson have one called Wrestling with Jackson, or the Wrestling 101 with Jackson.
Stop. Sorry. All right.
You guys be good. We love you. We will hear from you next time on down the road, and thanks, guys, but yeah. We're coming up on our 1 year anniversary. Can you believe it'll be season 2 in probably 2 months? It'll be season 2.
Stop! I can't. Time is going by so
crazy.
fast, and I don't like it.
God, yeah. Just think when we're at our 5-year mark. I'm gonna poop my pants.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna be like, ah.
Just think, this time next year we'll be getting ready to do our 100th episode.
No,
You're like, stop it, Dad. Just stop. No. You got to see her when she sees her little sister getting so old now and doing stuff by herself, hanging out in her own room, doing her thing.
Stop. I don't like them getting older because then I feel like I'm freaking 50 and I'm only 18.
All right, guys. We'll holler at you later. Check us out everywhere. We're pretty much everywhere, like I said. But if you've been listening to this is Ghost Stories Told from the South. This is
your co-host, Lexie LeBoo.
And this is your host, Steven LeBoo. You guys have a very, very good evening.